Artwork, critiques, Photoshop files, and reference sheets are all available on my Patreon. Hello there guys and girls, I hope you're all doing bloody well. My name's Mikey and of course, welcome along to another episode of Draw With Mikey. Episode 125, oh my. Guys, we are halfway towards the next DWM Live. Next Draw of Mikey Live will be episode 150. The last one was episode 100, so we'll be lining up some giveaways and stuff and ting. Hype! But more importantly, guys, if you don't understand what is happening right now, hello, newcomer, welcome. This is the super casual midweek series that we've got on the channel. It's not quite a drawing tutorial or any sort of deep information, but it's just more of a social chill out vibe. It's my opportunity to touch bases with you guys, read what you've got to say in the comment section for a cheeky little hour. Maybe you guys are getting your own artwork or homework or any projects done in the background, and you're probably taking a look at something that I've been drawing myself in my own time in the background of this video. Essentially, it's a nice touch bases, but do be aware, spoiler alert, swear word alert, super rough round the edges. That's how we like to do things. So basically, guys, any updates from my perspective? Oh, TwitchCon's coming up. Wait, when is it? Soon. And oh shit, so I'm going to Ibiza before I'm going to TwitchCon, but I'm actually silently terrified that I might not be able to go to Ibiza because the kind of final date of me buying the house actually falls a couple days into what should be my Ibiza holiday, and the person selling it is basically a scumbag solicitor, and they're very difficult to deal with, and there's like a massive leak that's flooding the garden and flooding a field, and it's all going on at the moment. So I'm a little bit crazy stressed out, but in a very wide general life sense, everything is otherwise pretty chill. So TwitchCon soon, all sorts of exciting things going on around here, but basically I have just kind of, very much dropped the whole exercise aspect of my life quite a while ago. And although, we all accept curves and different body shapes around here, come on, you've got to have some fun. In a very general sense, I do hope that those curves won't mostly be on me. And as much as I love the man, I basically don't want to become like, another Tom Scar or something like that. So hopefully I can kind of find myself a nice exercise routine so that this time next year, for next Ibiza, I'll hopefully be looking a little bit more angular on the beach. So my question for you guys in today's episode is a little bit different than the usual anime and video games. Any of you guys know of any good exercise YouTube channels? Healthy eating, really good plyometrics, really good core stuff, even like a good martial arts series I'll take, basically. If you guys can just help big old Mikey here get a little bit less round, that would be absolutely fantastic. However, my question for you guys in the last episode was, tell me your 3 favourite role-playing games, your top 3 RPGs. And also, you can still answer that question today, guys, because it's probably quite an exhaustive list. And maybe not just video games. Maybe you want to tell me about some Dungeons and Dragons you're listening to. Maybe you want to tell me about some awesome board games. If you've not played Risk, guys, play Risk. I'm all ears. So, of course, if you've got anything to say, get yourself in the comment section below. That's the whole point. Let us read our way through. But I'm here and I'm prepped with my notepad file on another screen. And of course, if you haven't already, get yourself a lovely cup of tea. I strongly recommend it. So we did some Jaina Proudmoore illustrations last time, thinking of a World of Warcraft, now that that's super popular on everybody's radar again. And I'm still working on the Jaina fan art, so it'll probably be in time for this weekend. I didn't quite make it for the last one. Nightwalker Gamer in the comment section below says, hello, I'm a new subscriber. I love your videos and I hope that you'll help me in my drawings. Oh, okay, yeah, see what we can do. The problem is my emotions always stopping me in my drawings, so I hope that you can help me get to inspiration. Nightwolf Gamer. Dude, okay, yeah, let's talk real and so straight away. One of the main reasons why I'm always, and this is a thing, you don't have to like it, but I'm always going to try to push it on you. I'm a bit like a drug dealer. I always want people to try art. You don't have to get into it, but I definitely want you to have a taste. Not just because I love doing art and I think it's awesome and stuff, but depending on what you've got going on your life, I think artwork of any type and getting into the zone of an art piece can definitely kind of help temporarily take your mind off of some troubles. And the process can be really cathartic and really nice, because sometimes life isn't too easy. So art has not only do you end up creating something at the end, which is great, you can kind of hold it up and say, hi, I made this. The actual process of doing it is massively therapeutic. So I do quite strongly believe in it. So, dude, it can definitely help with emotions. If emotions are stopping you from actually starting that process, however, that might be a bit similar to, maybe not quite art block, but I would say similar things, dude. If you're having an emotional time and you're finding you're not getting into the art, instead, mate, get up, get out of the house, go for a walk, go for a jog, go do some sports, go to the gym, go chill out, go see some mates, go watch a film instead. Have a shower. Guys, never underestimate having another shower in the middle of the day. If you're feeling really sleepy, and by the way, guys, I'm a 34-year-old man, so I suffer from needing a lot of naps around about the middle of the day quite badly these days. One of the best ways to combat it is to do a light bit of stretching and then just take a midday shower, and then you're actually awake and you feel much better. You'd never want to do it when you're feeling sleepy, but it's one of the smartest moves that you can make. So dude, literally just stuff like that, and then having a nice chill zone to actually sit down and try to put the pencil to paper or so on. That's what I strongly recommend. Have some quiet time set aside if you can, if you're in a kind of situation that allows it to do that art. But if you find that that's just not happening, it's not flowing, get some exercise in, have a shower, come back later, and I say this all the time, get Pinterest on your phone, man. Pinterest is full of incredible artwork and it's super, super motivating. The other side of that double-edged sword, however, is that it's impossible to actually source the original artist from loads of Pinterest posts. So you're going to see stuff that you love and then you can be like, wow, I wonder who did this. And you will never know until one day in the future you come across it. So, dude, I hope that's of some help. And also, as a new subscriber, hello and welcome, dude. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you. Adobe Artist 19 says, my top 3 RPGs. Ah, yes, here's a good shit. Number 1, The Witcher series. Adobe, let me stop you right there. Do you know, oh my god, I've just realised that I'm going to be really into today's episode. Adobe. So, I've never played The Witcher 1. The Witcher 2 looks quite good, but people do tell me that the combat mechanics are really janky. And what I have started playing is The Witcher 3, and I fucking love that game. The only reason I'm paused on my... Oh my god, guys, did you know that I have a video games channel? Let's Plays. It's called youtube.com/megamega2, my second channel. Links somewhere on my main page maybe. So if you ever want to catch my video games, even better, catch it live on twitch.tv/mikeymegamega. Wow, I didn't realise I'd have such a nice gateway to self-promote. But if you ever want to hang out live, I am playing video games on the internet all the time. However, dude, I've currently stopped playing The Witcher 3, which is fantastic, and I stopped it in order to start playing a bit of Sekiro when that came out as new, and then I stopped playing Sekiro about halfway through, apparently, according to some people, because I'm doing it blind, after that bloody guardian ape from the temple just bullied me and just killed my spirit. So now I'm playing on Twitch at the moment Zelda Breath of the Wild, and oh my god, it is such a beautiful, gentle, charming video game. There's one turnaround jump mechanic issue that I don't like, and the ability to not quick drop items from your quick access menu instead of your big boy menu is a little bit annoying because you do a lot of picking up and dropping and changing of equipment in that game. Other than that, I do not have a bad word to say about that game. It is, I think I've actually maybe gone on about this before, but if I never play another Nintendo Switch game, it was still worth buying the Switch just for that. However, they've got another one coming out. So anyway, sorry, Adobe Artist. Basically, I want to just say I heartily agree about The Witcher 3. Never have I seen war and combat in such an unglamorous light in a role-playing game. Everyone's really humanized and everything really matters, even though it's so fantastical. Number 2, you say, Adobe, is Mass Effect Trilogy. Holy shit, you've done a 3-in-1. Yeah, so equally in my video games personal journey, I've played Mass Effect 1. And I still have 2 and 3 as part of a box set that somebody lent me. Oh shit, lent me like 8 years ago or something. Fuck knows. Oh my god, Rowan, if you're out there, I'm looking after your video games, dude, and I one day will give them back. But yeah, I hear Mass Effect 2 is definitely worth playing. Somebody told me that the ending to Mass Effect 3 was dramatically unsatisfying. Do I really want to play all the way through Mass Effect 3, guys, or should I just stop at 2? But dude, yeah, the big reveal, the big plot twist in Mass Effect 1 blew my mind. And even though obviously it's an older and janky game, no, I was really into it. I was really feeling it. So dude, yes, 2 out of 3 so far. And your third suggestion is Knights of the Old Republic. So I've never played this. Let's stick this in my old notepad file. I'm always keeping notes on you guys. You guys are like my access to what's going on. Knights of the Old Republic, one of the Star Wars Jedi ones. Yeah, got no opinions, man. Never played it. I've never heard anybody else suggest it to me as an excellent game, though, so I'm a bit curious. Arian Deathstone says, "Hello Mikey." Hello there, Arian. "I originally posted this one on the Tatsumaki episode, or what will now be known as my favourite one." Oh, excellent, thanks for the repost. "And I had several topics to talk about, so get ready." Oh shit, guys, we're going to enter paragraph time. Read more. "I originally wanted you to do Krista and Ymir from Attack on Titan, maybe doing something romantic." Ooh, good suggestion. Danganronpa is pronounced Danganronpa. You have to say it. Oh shit! Oh, I'm adding extra syllables where they don't exist. It's Danganronpa, not Danganronpa. I like my version. Somebody was calling me out on my Twitch live streams, because when you play Zelda, you've got to find these super cute little guys. They're even cuter when you drop a stone on them and they go, ooh, ooh. But they're called the Kokiri. But it's much more fun to just call them the Kokoriki when you're running around. Ukamakajiki, Hiki Kokoriki. So I tend to, when I don't read something properly and glance over it, my brain just adds some extra syllables so that it rolls off the tongue. But that way, because it rolls quite nicely, I remember it quite easily, even if I am remembering it wrong. So, Danganronpa, you say. Excellent. Also, Arian, you say my name and it's pronounced like the race of white people. Arian, okay. Hyen. It's a bit French and a bit English, but there's this thing. I'm American. You also gave me the best wrong pronunciation of my name that I've ever had, and I thank you for that. Okay, so this is the thing, dude. Yeah, as long as you know there's only love in my heart, I'm not doing it to try to trigger people or piss people off. Just know that I'm not amazing with names and pronunciation, but thank you so much for taking it on the chin. I love what you do. Oh, thank you so much. That's kind to say. And I hope I become just as good as you someday, and nobody can be as much of a hero as you are. Oh, man, dude, remember you guys. You're the real heroes. Holy shit. Oh, man. I need a hero. Ooh, ooh. Actually, even better. What's that Foo Fighters? There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. That is an absolute track. I am going to have to listen to the Foo Fighters after recording today's episode now. I have just... Dude, Erin, you've just triggered me into a massive need for some Dave Grohl. It has been a very long time since I've sat down to some Foo. Okay, right, stream's over, guys. Oh shit, it's not even a stream, I'm recording. I won't edit that out, of course, because this is the Super Casual Midweek Unedited series. Oh, by the way, talking about RPGs, because I've got a lot going on. Well, I say that every week, right? But I've got a lot going on in general at this time of year for this unusually a lot going on for Mikey year in my life. And still just getting that Jaina Proudmore piece and Patreon stuff in the background sorted. So I haven't really done any casual recent work. So this is a great time for me to fish out for the background of today's video. The live stream stuff where I was drawing some of the characters from Final Fantasy VI, especially seeing as we're talking about video games, which, by the way, I mean, it's slightly dated SNES graphics, but they pushed the SNES to its limit. If you want to do as many of the Final Fantasy games as possible and you really want to just explore all of that mythos, I suggest start from Final Fantasy VI. It's kooky, it's wacky, it's colourful, it's fun, and it's got all the good, solid fight mechanics and gameplay that you want. And then obviously Final Fantasy VII onwards is where things really just kind of blow out of water into excellent gaming. But 6 is a great starting point. Plus you've got Ultros, so who can complain? So I'm just doing some Final Fantasy VI characters in the background, because again, I'm also playing Final Fantasy VI currently on my role-playing game Let's Plays on the old Twitch. Okay, I'll stop going on about that, but I just thought, seeing it's on topic, it's worth a mention. Dawson, thank you, Arian. Dawson says, Mikey, this is obviously the best time to draw Onyxia. She's a boss girl that I love. Onyxia. Dawson, let me Control-C, and let's just open another tab. Yeah, guys, no, seriously, though, if you know of any, like, really good healthy lifestyle workout YouTubers, get on it. Onyxia. Onyxia is a giant dragon? Interesting. It's not a... So, do I want to make like a feminized version of this? Onyxia from World of Warcraft. Oh wait, is it a female dragon rider? I can't quite tell. We're going to come back to that, dude. I'll leave that tab open, though. Thank you very much. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, says, the best artist to listen to in the background while sipping tea and working on your own art. CIA, thank you so much. Hey, let me have a little sip in your honour. Very kind. And HB Cake says, top 3 RPGs for me. And guys, if you've still got opinions about RPGs, get yourself in the comments and let me know. Final Fantasy. No, not specific enough. HB Cake. How dare you? Okay, dude, that's a series spanning a large number of games. You have to give me a number. Okay, so you say Final Fantasy. Tales of series. What, like Tales of Fantasia? I don't really know the Tales of. And Persona. Dude, I think I mentioned this, but I've got Persona 5. Haven't even opened the box yet, but one day I am going to play that because that was strongly recommended. Tales of series. Tales of Earthsea. No, it's a Studio Ghibli, right? Tales of. We'll have to come back to that as well. Nice. Best Warcraft waifus and husbandos for you. Oh, dude, you're a champion. Sylvanas, Uriel, Silvermane, Ajara, Faisar, Phalisara, Arthas, Bolvar, Yogg-Saron. Oh man, this is a massive list. Dude, you've done me a present. I'm going to Control-C all of that. So obviously, yeah, I was asking you guys, because I've never played WoW, but I'm going to try to do some WoW waifus. I was having some Jaina Proudmoore's test sketches and just working with tones and colours. But obviously the one that I'm doing now, God, it took me ages to get the line work correct, because she's got loads of curving armour. But anyway, we'll come back to it. You'll see it in a time lapse. But basically, now I'm just obviously doing her in a much more traditional, well, my traditional anime method. But doing it for a completely non-anime or video game character is quite a fun thing to do. Wait, did I say non-video game? Of course she's a video game. Non-Japanese video game. That's what I'm saying. 1234 says, have you drawn any of the KOTOR characters? There are some good RPG games in my opinion. They were my childhood. Wait, is that a joke about Daddy coming into your room at night and making you role play? Anyway, if you just mean it in a nice way, thanks, but that wasn't specific enough. I need names. Don't just tell me, hey, yeah, I know some really good RPG games. I played them when I was younger. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, thanks, 1234. Oh, good, I'll take a note. I'll take note with my psychic abilities. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Aurora's Art World says, what? You've never played WoW? We can't be friends now, Mikey. Lamau, forward! No, Aurora's Art World. Come on, buddy. Hey, no, it's cool. I just need to learn. Come on, man. A WoW player, someone who hasn't played WoW is just a friend you haven't met yet. Or something along those lines. Anyway, it's Jaina Proudmoore. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you've saved me a lot of trouble because I've been walking around and I've been going deep on that Jaina. Okay, Jaina Proudmoore. Please do Sylvanas Windrunner. Excellent, Aurora. Just to make you happy, and don't worry, like everybody's been suggesting her, she's definitely on the list. Dry Cell says, first time commenting, amazing vid as always. Hey, Dry Cell, thank you, because I know a lot of you guys kind of just lurk in and maybe have a listen from time to time. A lot of people just pop in and give it a quick click, look at the art and go on and live their lives. All of that is perfectly acceptable. But if you want to reach yourself forward and just say hello, yeah, no, dude, no worries. There's no pressure around here. This is a safe space. So, Dry Cell, you go on to say, Chrono Trigger. Fuck yes. Dude, absolutely fantastic. So I actually count, this is a bit weird, I count Chrono Trigger in my Final Fantasy rundown. So I'm playing Final Fantasy 6 and I'm in a bit of a rush to jump straight to Final Fantasy 7 and then the Final Fantasy 8 remake in time for the Final Fantasy 7 remake to be out. But if I had a lot more time, and I will do it one day, I would play Final Fantasy 6, then replay Chrono Trigger, the unofficial, excellent RPG they did in between, and then go to 7. And also, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Vagrant Story. I haven't played that since it actually came out on the PlayStation. I do want to kind of, tickle my fancy again. Anyway, Breath of Fire series. Nice. Secret of Evermore. Dude, Secret of Evermore was the US origined RPG, wasn't it, right? It wasn't made in Japan? There is a track in Secret of Evermore, and I cannot tell you what it's called, but there is an incredible piano composition of that track. I was going to say Dance of Pails, but that is an incredible piano composition of a Castlevania soundtrack. Dance of Pails, piano, give that a YouTube search on another tab right now, guys, and you're going to hear an amazing song. But also, Secret of Evermore, piano. Oh, I just can't remember the name of the track. But dude, yes, no, dude. That was like 2.5, so to speak. And real number 3, Legend of Mana. That's another one which I always heard about. Old school. SNESing, I think. But still never played. I'm going to remind myself of that. Thank you guys for these lists. D. Gonzo says, Mikey never fails to amaze. D. Gonzo, that is very, very kind, dude. But do remember, the Draw With Mikey series is super casual. It's not here to impress. It's just here so I can kind of, air quotes, hang out with you guys for a little bit. So, in the background, sometimes you'll see some artwork that works, and a lot of the time you'll just see me doing some failed sketches or derpy nonsense. But dude, thank you for the kind comment, man. It's got loads of likes. Whooper is our lord and saviour. Oh my god, is Whooper a Pokemon? You save a Witcher free, correct. Fire Emblem free houses. Oh shit, yeah, dude. So this is what I'm spending my... So I've got like a £30 money off token on my Switch. I know I've told you this before. And I am buying Fire Emblem free houses with it. I don't know why I haven't just done that. It's because every time I turn the Switch on, I'm playing Zelda. That would be why. Yeah, Fire Emblem free houses. So somebody was telling me on the Nintendo Switch, it's really good for playing online multiplayer games as well. And apparently you can talk to each other through the microphone. I'm kind of tempted on somebody's suggestion to maybe play Mario Kart on the Switch and play some challenges. I'll send out an open invitation or a challenge. Oh my god, I could do an unofficial Mario Kart tournament. Oh shit. And we could, oh my god, drive your way to drawing. Oh my god, what a catchy drive your way to drawing. I'm going to host a Mario Kart unofficial tournament, right? We'll do it on, I don't know, we'll work out how it works. And then the winner wins a drawing tablet. Oh shit. Oh shit, son. And I'm also going to compete. Oh, fantastic. And also Skyrim when it works. Dude, yeah, I need to get on that Skyrim vibe. I need to get on that. Making a note again. Beautiful, amazing ambient soundtracks. Yes, yes, yes. Oh shit, I've just accidentally deleted that Secret of Mana one. Okay. Sorry, I'm just fiddling about in my notepad. Elmer's Glue says, I don't play too many RPGs, but I do adore Persona 5 and Undertale. Excuse me. Yeah, Undertale. This one was coming up a lot when I was asking you guys about indie video game suggestions. Oh, and by the way, guys, you can always suggest anything to me. Tell me what is great in anime right now. What TV shows, what series are you watching? What do I need to keep an eye out for? Dude. Yeah, Persona 5, that's the one that I've got that I was mentioning a minute ago. But they're both already on your radar, so get playing! Elmer's Glue, I'm trying, I'm so busy! Elmer's, come on, we'll get there. Isadoku Yamamoto says, my top 3 favourite RPGs, but they are horror, is IB or IB. Yeah, that's the title of the game, okay. Mad Father, it's a JS and horror role-playing game. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'll tell you what, horror games that are just like Evil Witch in the Wood. I'm kind of just like... yeah, okay. But horror games which are like a mixture of horror and not just psychological, but kind of anything that's related to mental problems and mental health issues and like family mental health and all that sort of stuff. When you mix that with horror and then it gets deeply psychological and upsetting, then I'm just like, oh shit. Although to be honest, running and being scared of zombies also scares the shit out of me at the same time. Okay, Mad Father sounds interesting just by the title. And The Witch's House, another JS horror RPG. Isadoku. Dude, I'm super curious because I have never heard of any of these. I'm just going to Mad Father straight into Google really quickly. Let's open another tab. Guys, I always just go through so many Google tabs and notepad files every DWM episode now, and I bloody love you guys for it. JS horror. What are we seeing? Let's click on images. Ooh, looks a bit freaky. Aya versus Evil Dead. Ooh, very, very curious. Hey, that might be a fun game to actually stream, something of that format. Thank you very much, dude. Keshav Colonel says, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG. Hey, a Super Mario RPG on... platform's that on? Is that really odd? Is that SNES? And Final Fantasy X, the best of the classics from the 90s and early 2000s. I enjoyed them a lot. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is because I've only ever played it. So let me tell you. massive Final Fantasy fan, and one of my best and oldest friends, we met in chemistry class because I was drawing pictures of Cloud and Sephiroth in the back of my book instead of studying, and he was like, oh, do you play Final Fantasy VII? And then we became fast friends, and we used to just sing the Final Fantasy VII theme songs at each other all lesson. Anyway, top bloke. Basically, he's coming on my Ibiza holiday as well, can't wait. And basically, he, years down the line, he got Final Fantasy X for the PlayStation 2, and I did not have a PlayStation 2, and he was going on a 2-week holiday, and so he lent me his PlayStation 2 like the day before him and the family went on holiday. So I had 2 weeks in a holiday period, whilst we're off school. I think it was for Easter. I had 2 weeks to smash Final Fantasy X, and I played that game like a madman. I was just up 8 hours in the day, stopped for like some food, and then just as late as I could into the night. So like you're constantly trying to do like as much of a plot as a story as you can, but you still have to do some leveling up from time to time if you get stuck. It was mad tight. That guy, he came back right on time basically, to pick things back up and say hello. And literally, when he came back to pick up his PlayStation 2 in Final Fantasy X, I was literally at the point where you meet with Jecht and you're on his giant sword. Spoiler alert, guys, for Final Fantasy X. Plug your ears for 2 seconds. And you have to fight your own Aeons. And they're all like a different colour or something. I was literally at that point of the game. And he was like, yeah, dude, I've got to take it. We've got to go. And I was just like, oh... To this day, as a grown man, I've still never seen the ending to Final Fantasy X. I refused to watch it because I knew I was going to replay that game from scratch one day. But when I look back on it, I have very, very fond feelings about it. The character integrations, the idea of the world building, the story, the gravitas, it was all there. So Final Fantasy X is definitely high up on my Final Fantasy top list, but don't ask me to rattle it out or kind of get my head around which that might be for different reasons. But yes. And... Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG, yeah, dude, great suggestions. Luke Parfait, since that comment about Nero, I need a waifu Stalin. Waifus? Oh my god, guys, so somebody was like, hey, you should do this person as a waifu, and it was just like, a literal Roman emperor, and I was like, wow, historical Roman waifus? Okay. You want to see waifu Stalin? Luke Parfait, oh shit. So which characters will waifu Stalin have removed from photographs and rewriting their own history and stuff? Dude, that is, oh my god, historical top Genderbent waifus. Is this going to be my new thing? Is this how I'm going to take us through Inktober? Guys, who's doing Inktober? Oh no, we'll talk about this in another episode. I'll make that a question for next week. Hojo, nice name, says, sup Mikey? Hello there, Hojo. You do me well with the videos. Oh, well, I'm so pleased you enjoyed them, man. Thank you for saying. My favourite RPGs are Pokemon Platinum. Oh shit, is that an RPG? Final Fantasy VII, correct. Kingdom Hearts, the whole series. God, I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Not a single one. I don't know anything about them except that I know that Goofy and Daffy Duck are in like a relationship or something with a little boy, and it's very 2019 and open-minded or something. This is how I had it explained to me. But dude, I do hear that there's Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, but I've never really had much of a passion for pursuing Final Fantasy characters outside of the Final Fantasy franchise. Even Dissidia never looked too interesting to me for some reason. I don't know why. But dude, thank you very much. And Supreme Caffeine says, have you ever drawn Ranma from Ranma and a Half? I have not. Dude is already a gender bender. Dude, I'm pretty sure that is 90s classic anime, right? Excuse me, having a burp. Let me just sip some tea. Yeah, do you know what? I definitely want to go into an 80s, 90s anime style phase and just work in those techniques for a bit. Not right now, Patreon catch up. But, yeah, I definitely want to explore that. I've still got some old manga books. And when I say manga book in this context, I mean, in the 90s, before the internet, the only way in the West that you had access to, like, anime was if a random anime video cassette turned up in your local rental store. You would just immediately pick it up and just hope it was something good. And the company that owned the licensing and brought all of this stuff over to America back in the day was a company called Manga, or Manga Productions. And they released these little, like, promotional booklets about all the stuff that they're working on. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. So I've got one of these old promotion books for all of their cyberpunk stuff, and it's fantastic. It's so early 90s old school as well. It's really something. Delicioso. Arthur says, awesome drawing. Hey, thank you, Awesome. And my top 3 RPGs are Dragon Age Origins. Oh, hey, who was telling me last week? I think you guys were saying play, I want to say Dragon Quest 8? Was that right? Dragon Quest 8? And you're saying Dragon Age Origins. Thank you very much. Tess versus Skyrim. I've never heard of that. What's TES stand for? And The Witcher 3. Correct. Arthur? I'm certainly copying the Dragon Age Origins bit. Nice work, friend. Nice work. And Fatty Wants a Cookie says, guys, just tell me about exercise. My top 3 are Xenogears, Fallout, and Dark Souls 2. Dude, when you say Fallout, do you mean literally the first Fallout game? Because I hear Fallout 3 has some excellent plot, and Fallout 4 has an incredible open world sandbox wonder. Xenogears, huh? So I think we were talking about Xenogears 2 possibly being worth a look on the Switch, but you're a Xenogears 1. And also Dark Souls 2. Interesting. I thought I heard that Dark Souls 2, and I'm not trying to start an argument with anybody, because I've never played. I only briefly tried Dark Souls 3. I heard that Dark Souls 2 was was the least popular out of the 3 Dark Souls games. Is that correct? And Xenon Cypher says, Mikey, can you please do a mecha stroke armor tutorial? Also, thank you for existing. Your tutorials have helped me a lot. Well, thank you very much for validating my existence. I needed that right now, Xenon. Yeah, we'll look at these tutorials. I'm down. The tutorials are back, and I'm so pleased to be doing them again as well. And Julian Cancola says, my top 3 RPGs are Persona 5. Wow, guys, is Persona 5 really that good? I'm looking right now at it sitting on my shelf. Should I crack that out sooner than later? I mean, obviously I should. You guys keep telling me to. Dark Souls and the Bloodborne games. Oh, yeah, I've heard about how they're combined difficulty. Oh, man, still halfway through Sekiro. And Destiny 2. Okay, now, dude, I'll tell you what. Those Destiny games never looked interesting to me. And I think it is a case, and this is obviously as somebody who hasn't played, what the fuck do I know? So don't worry, I'm not trying to beat you down or anything. If you enjoy something, enjoy it. But those Destiny games, they looked like they were trying to be the next Mass Effect series. And in doing what they were doing, they looked like they spread themselves thin across too many aspects of gameplay, if that makes sense. So they did all of it, but they didn't do any of it in a particularly interesting way. And all of their cyber designs and stuff, it's all cool. But I feel like it's just a variation on themes that I've all seen before. Does that make sense? So yeah, it just never kind of triggered my interest into diving in. Anyway, however, if you say Destiny 2 is good on you, man. All of these games have worlds with characters and music for always... see, I've never heard the Destiny music. Maybe when you play those games with the soundtrack, it's a completely immersive experience. That being said, you even use the word immersive in their worlds and stories. I also hope that you're doing good. Julian, I hope that you're doing good as well. Everybody who's listening right now, if you are still listening into this video, remember, guys, you are the #hardcore crew. Get yourselves a sip of tea and drink. Thank you so much for joining me along, and I hope you're getting some excellent artwork, or whatever it is you're doing. I hope you're having a nice chill time in the background as well. Much love to all of you. Willow! Follow the bad! Forget the bad! Follow the river! Willow says, please draw Nezuko from Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah, do you know what? Best anime this season, in my opinion. Willow, it's the only new anime I have watched so far this year. And I agree, it's fantastic, it's really, really good. Billy TK says, lols, I love your artwork, but for your information, it's pronounced Jaina. She's a frost mage. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Not Jaina, Jaina Proudmore. Oh, also, I got some feedback. I got a text off a friend who said, apparently I said Robert Dreyfuss multiple times last week. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Richard Dreyfuss. I'm Richard Dreyfuss. Robert Dreyfuss is a different actor. But if you remember me talking about Jaws or something, I forget what I say. Remember, guys, nothing can be used against me in a court of law that I say here for entertainment purposes. Because sometimes I say stuff and I'm just like, oh shit, did I share that? Probably shouldn't have shared that. Anyway, Richard Dreyfuss. Wait, no, Jaina. Yeah, Jaina Proudmore. Absolutely, we're going to stick with that. No more vaginas. Thank you very much for the information. And Anubhava Akaraya says, Persona 5 is the best JRPG I've ever played. Well, holy shit. Okay, do you know what? I'm so glad I asked you guys these questions, even if it's not something new. Already, I now know from today's episode that I need to push Persona 5 right up that playlist. Once we complete the RPGs that I'm currently playing, I think we're going to go to P5 Town. Thank you so much. I like it for its art style, the story, the replay value, and the combat system. Nice, mate. You need good mechanics in the game. And I love the story side of things as well. I have to be drawn in by a story. I do have to care about the characters. But then I need good mechanics to not throw me out of the gameplay. William Rivera says, I'm just glad you're back and doing videos. Really helpful with the drawings. Thank you, William. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be doing it back as well. It always feels nice and good, like, good mental health when you're producing regularly. When it's all a bit on and off because life's just throwing you for 6s and 7s, you kind of feel like, oh man, I'm a bit rocky right now and I want to be on rock solid dry land and making that good sweet content again. So thanks, dude. Favorite RPG? Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Crackhead with a pencil says, hey Mikey, hello there CWAP. It's Deku Boy. Oh my god, you've changed your names. I just wanted to tell you that I'm making an animated film. Oh dude, wait, did you talk to me about this in my Twitch livestream? Is this an animated World of Warcraft thing that you're trying to do? I'm really looking forward to showing you the world that I'm capable of in art and storytelling. Oh shit, awesome. And I also want to thank you for being a big inspiration for this project. Oh my god, is it going to be booby? Dude, no, I'm really pleased. Remember guys, God knows what life is all about. I don't have any of the answers, but I definitely know that whatever it is I'm doing in the world, I'm supposed to be doing something involving art and creativeness. And the main bit that gives me the passion is if I can just get people to start drawing or start being creative. I'm not like a high-end, a proper, hardcore excellent artist like somebody like Proco is, but I'm a bit more of a gateway artist. I just want to get you to pick up that pencil and then you can kind of learn from some other people as well. So dude, if I've been any inspiration, that shit tickles me right where I live. It makes me a happy person. I'm really glad. Anyway, keep up the good work and thanks for being awesome. You guys are being awesome. Thank you so much. Aaron Davies says, Mikey, it's Jaina. No, it's Jaina. It's Jaina, my waifu. You're probably just messing around, but this is a waifu that we're talking about here. Oh, I don't really know. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't messing around. I had no idea. I don't know about WoW. But dude, so Jaina Proudmoore is one of your waifus to go. Fantastic. She's an excellent character to have a play with. Guys, is there a story behind why she's only a little bit blonde and mostly silver? Is there some interesting backstory there? Never says, number 1 is Alexstrasza. Everybody likes the scantily clad red dragon lady. Excellent. Thank you very much for the World of Warcraft waifu suggestion. And Chrissy says, hi Mikey. Hello there, Chrissy. I'm new to your channel and I love your videos. Well, hello and welcome. I just discovered this series and I love watching whilst I draw. Yes! Gotcha! That's exactly what I hoped for. Fantastic. And Dakota Kanegi says, I have an art challenge for you. Oh my god. Mikey, draw the whole cast of High School D times D in one picture. I've done it and it was really fun but lengthy. That takes me back. High School D times D. So that's the one with Akeno Himejime, right? I've done if you guys go back in my videos or just YouTube it with Mikey Mega Mega, I have done an Akeno Himejime fan art. And I have done a Rias Gremedy fan art as well. But doing all those waifus together, I mean, I definitely should draw them again. Just going to put a note in. I'll tell you what, because it's October coming up, I'm kind of a little twofer about what I'm going to be focusing on art-wise. Because I'm never going to do the full Inktober right now. 30 days of just forcing yourself is a great way to hate working in ink. But I will definitely be focusing again on the sketchbook, working in inks and Copic markers for a few pieces. So I'm going to do some Inktober stuff. Because it's also October, I try to mix it with monsters. So I think this is finally the time I should probably watch that Monster Girls anime that people keep trying to force me to watch. I've always avoided it because of the spider ladies. I think I've always said this to you guys. But now is probably the time. So maybe just some rough sketchbook Monster Girl stuff. Not really highly polished art, but just loosen up and start playing and sketching with the inks again. Can't be doing digital forever. I love digital, but I also love traditional. And also, I was kind of thinking of maybe doing some classic monster characters, but turning them into sexy waifus. So sexy, Vampirella, sexy Frankenstein's Bride, sexy Invisible Lady. That could be difficult. Sexy Zombie Lady? Do you know what I mean? The classics. And I was thinking of maybe, because basically a year or maybe 2 years ago, an artist called Seijin, who's a really popular art streamer as well, he did an incredible combo monsters piece. Mine won't be anything like that, but maybe 4 characters, 3 or 4 together in a piece, strolling along, each kind of being sexily designed, and just kind of explore the ideas and paint my way through it and try to make it, you know, cool and spooky or something. I would like to do just a kind of a major theme piece like that for that month. It would be nice to kind of sink my teeth into, because I do loads of singular character arts, but I don't do much group work, so we do need to kind of get into it. Anyway, dude, thank you very much. Excellent suggestions. Hobbit Trash says, my favourite RPGs are World of Warcraft Classic. Hey, you're back in part of that boat. How's the queue times now to get on the servers? OSRS and Pokemon Pearl. That's it, I don't play a lot of RPGs. OSRS. I'm Googling that straight away. It's not a secret code to get the FBI around, is it? Old School RuneScape. Oh, I see. Wow, they've got classic RuneScape still out there. Dude, you are an old schooler. Nice one, dude. Thank you very much. Carbon X13 says, I'd love to see you do some more Chrono Trigger fan art. Epic videos. Yes. Yeah, I will fan art. I mean, we're going to fan art all the Final Fantasy ladies eventually and so on. Also Chrono Trigger. Yes. Especially because, obviously, Chrono Trigger eventually got a load of cutscenes and stuff and designs done by the guy who does Dragon Ball and all that sort of stuff. So, like, yeah, those characters are quite spicy-able, if that makes sense. I'm totally down for that. Deku 2.0 says, hey Mikey, hello there Deku. I love your stuff and I hope that you keep it up. Hey, thank you very much, man. I mean, everything's in waves and phases. Nothing's forever. But, you know, if I ever stop doing it for another month or two, it's only because I got something else to do. And then we'll always come back and I'll do it some more because I bloody love it. But thank you. I'm having trouble with drawing straight lines in my art because they end up wobbly instead. Do you have any recommendations on how I can fix this? Yes, Deku 2.0. I have done a video entitled How to Impress People with Your Pencil, and that is a drawing tutorial about how to use your pencil, or at least how I use it. And when it comes to wobbly lines, I do talk about a lot of lighter strokes to build up a final line. I also talk about not working too slowly with too much pressure with your hand too far down the nib. You need to get flow and smoothness into your gestures and your strokes. And overall, it's just practice, man. You'll get used to it. Practice. But do have a quick look at that video because I kind of talk my way through how I use a pencil. And I've probably done a couple other videos in the past about how I get like the most out of a cheap mechanical pencil as well. Fingers crossed that would be of some use, my friend. Luke Melizo says, can you please draw Koshka from Vainglory or Kinesa from Paladins in a cute and cheeky way? I could add them to the list, Luke. The only Vainglory character I've ever done was... and I cannot even remember her name. It was suggested by a patron way back in the day. And she is a character with a big shield. And she wears, like, it's kind of a cross between a white military uniform and a white nurse's uniform. I can't quite tell. And a big shield has a spike. And she has, like, a big military white cap and long brown hair. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Oh, who was that Vainglory lady? Yeah, no. So League of Legends character. I mean, again, guys, like, wow, I know nothing about LoL. I know nothing about Vainglory or... the other one is also quite similar, but it doesn't come to mind. But yeah, we need to get into all of these boats. Canal do Vladimir says, my top 3 RPGs are the Elder Scrolls series. Excellent. I'm on that Skyrim, or I want to be at least. The Witcher 2 and 3. Fantastic. I'm going to skip straight to 3, as mentioned. Because again, guys, I know there's amazing games, but I only want to play the best of the best. Just because I'm on limited time. I've just got so much to do. And the Dragon Age series as well. Damn, gotta get on that Dragon Age boat. Thank you, Canal. Steve L says that you should draw Urel for maximum sexy goat lady hotness. Oh my god, goat lady? YREL. Is this a World of Warcraft waifu? Is this gonna take me to goat porn again? Again, he says. Hero Spotlight, Urel. Thank you very much. Oh, she does look good. Part of the Draenei's Council of Exarchs. Nice. Hey, actually, dude. Yeah, no, we could do a lot with that. Hey, why does she look so familiar? Guys, do you know what? I think there's an artist called Dave Greco who has done this character in his own style, and I think it's one of my favourite pieces of him. Urel. I just know it as a World of Warcraft character, but I'm just going to type in Dave Greco art. And Urel. because it might finally put a name to the character. No, it's not coming up in... No, it is! Here we go! Warcraft art. Of course it comes up in Pinterest without his name attached. God damn you, Pinterest. Yeah, guys. If you want to impress yourselves for Warcraft characters, way better than anything I'm going to do, Dave Greco Art and Urel, he's done a fantastic version of her. I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to steal the man's content. No. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, dude, hey, thanks very much for putting that on my radar, because you've actually answered an old question. I was always like, yeah, it's just some Warcraft person, but now I know it's Urel. Nice. GG, get yourself a can of Coke. I'm very impressed. Primordial Life Fiber says, awesome drawing, Mikey. Thank you, Primordial. I love your work and you're truly amazing. No, you're truly amazing. Oh my God, you charmers. Thank you, dude. Best channel, every super like from me. Thank you for those likes, good friend. Thank you. And Flufflord says, hey, Mikey. Hello there, Flufflord. I've just found out that this is not only great in the background of drawing, but also for physics homework. Well, fantastico. Remember, kids, speed equals distance over time. Why, I had my sister Farmer and she taught me this one rhyme. Speed equals distance over time. Speed equals distance. Speed equals distance. Oh, speed equals distance over time. I'm so sorry, everybody. That is a throwback from the Adam and Joe show. Is anybody grown up in England and remember anything that I'm talking about? Actually, that being said, people sometimes tell me I sound like Adam Buxton, and I didn't even realise he was still around. But, you know, as long as they're still alive and happy, that's great. Anyway, as for my top favourite RPGs, Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter, and Zelda. Flufflord, how dare you? You can't just give me series. I'm assuming you're saying, let's say, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII, Monster Hunter World, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. In which case, well done. Monster Hunter World, a new expansion pack came out, something Ice Kingdom. And I've played Monster Hunter World for 2 Let's Play episodes, so a total of about 3 hours. And I just never massively got into the role of it. But I do genuinely really want to kind of get back into that as well. Obviously, I'm going to be doing that after Persona 5, following today's episode. But I will be getting all up in that business. And designing the exact same character, because I loved our character design. She was super cute. Adam Laster says, hey, Mikey. Hello there, Adam. Could you draw Farah from Overwatch? Side note, I love your videos, and my top 3 are Skyrim, good, Dishonored. Dishonored, really? So I hear that's one of those games where the concept art, the level design, the effects specialists, everything was fantastic, but the overall story and mechanics were not very inspired. That's what I've heard. But you can tell me otherwise. And C9, Continent of the Ninth Seal. Well, Adam, just for suggesting something I've never heard of before, I'm going to definitely add that to the list for later looking. Excuse me, guys. If you drink a lot of tea and then talk solidly for an hour, you get some cheeky burps in. Or worse, for hiccups, but let's not jinx it. Enjoy those slurps. Dude, okay, yeah, we'll go into it. Farah from Overwatch, yeah. We are, I mean, obviously I've done a few Overwatch characters, but as I've mentioned before, we need to do them all again. There's just not enough hours in a week. I mean, I know, like, obviously from time to time you get a bit art blocky, so you need to go for a wander or, like, change up your game a little bit or find something new or try a different art style, sure. But I'm going to be honest, 99% of the time it's just me having ideas of like, and it's only incredible in my head. When it comes to reality, I probably can't do it that well. But in my head, I have these incredible ideas. I want to do a series of artworks for these characters. I want to test like different lighting techniques on these characters. I want to take this character, but genderbend them, or take that character and draw them as if they live in a completely different environment and like do this whole sexy series. And then I have the physical time to do like 10% of that. And then half of that time I spend just being like a lazy bastard instead. There's not enough hours. There's not enough hours. God damn it. Okay. Do you know when you've got those parents who live vicariously through their children? Go on, darling, do it for mummy. You know, because they never had the childhood that they wanted. I think I might end up being one of those parents. Now, side note, if I ever do end up having a child or I get married or something, it's actually code. It means that I'm being held hostage against my will, and it's a cry for help. So, you know, just know what's going on there. But if I do end up having a kid, Will I just be like, dude, I've got a massive list. Open up this file. The second he turns, I don't know, 16, I'm going to be like, could you open up this list? It's a massive to-do list of awesome art ideas I've had since long before you were born. I need you to do all of these things before I die so that I can live through you. And then eventually, if you really, really want to grow up to be a doctor or an accountant, then you can do it in your own spare time. But as long as you live under my household, you need to be drawing. I'm going to be one of those dads. Go on, darling, do it for daddy. Oh, no, that doesn't sound quite as healthy. Oh, dear. Okay, I didn't say that. Hitomi Art says, you need to draw Kali. Kali! Oh, no, Kahili from Pokemon. I thought you meant the goddess of death. From Pokemon, she is the best. Man, do you know what? When I was asking you guys about RPGs, I'm going to be honest, I did not expect a lot of Pokemon answers to be turning up. Kahili from Pokemon. Thank you very much. And Razorback X99 says, my favourite RPGs are Breath of Fire 2, The Witcher 3, and Secret of Mana. You guys are absolute champions. Nice, nice, nice. Merci beaucoup. And remember, guys, just tell me what's going on with you. That's all I need to hear. I just want to know what's happening with you lovely lot. But thank you so much, because sometimes I get really demanding like this, and I'm just like, guys, tell me what's good. And then all I do is steal your ideas. But you can always just talk in the chat. You can always just let me know what's happening. Just Another Artist says, Mikey, it's great listening to you. Oh my God, you guys are being so kind today. It's great listening to you. I usually just ask something, but now I'm just happy that you're back into your full-ish swing. Take a sip of tea, you mad lad. Mad lad. Way. Ah, you hashtag hardcore crew crowd. Do you remember the good old days of back in early because somebody was talking to me. They said, oh, I'm listening from the early stuff. Do you remember way back, for any of you old schoolers, where we had all of the trigger words? What pen do you use? When you're going to draw, guys? And take a sip of tea. It was all these hashtags, which led back to hashtag sip of tea, hashtag hardcore crew. But basically, you guys, if you are sitting down and listening to these long-form episodes and actually still listening right now, just know wherever in the world you are, right now, on my radar, you guys are the hardcore crew. Welcome on back. It's always a pleasure. Just Another Artist says, oh no, dude, I just read that. Thank you so much, dude. And Caesar Banana says, careful. If you do pick up classic World of Warcraft, I know that it's pulled me away from drawing. Dude, this is it. This is it. I love the idea of a massive RPG game where you make new friends and you have this whole social community. But like, it would kill my art. If I really got into that, it would damage my career. And I do play a lot of games on Twitch, and I really like the kind of crowd that we've got there. But if we moved over to an RPG game where I can just, 24 hours a day without any comeuppance, dangerous for all of us. But dude, yeah. Zen Zastin says, my top 3 are Dark Souls, Persona, and The Witcher 3. Excellent, good sir, excellent. And Annoying Dan says, me, what am I supposed to open now? Mikey, Pornhub. Oh yeah, did I give some Pornhub advice? Oh my God, never take my advice. In the last episode, I think I did. Kidito Hugh 1912 says, me, drinking Twinings tea. Mikey, tea brands that I've never heard of. I'm American. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, right. So you know about Twinings tea, but all of the tea brands that I was personally going on about, you've not actually heard of. Well, dude, get on board. Guys, did I tell you last episode? I don't think... No, I've been shopping since then. I've picked up a new blend... Thanks for asking, by the way. Mikey, what do you have to tell us about tea this week? Well, I'm glad you asked, everybody. As you know, I'm a bit of a bad boy for Yorkshire tea. Cheap and cheerful, and I fucking love it. I've gone classy. I've picked up a box of Yorkshire tea free blends. So it's a blend of 3 different tea leaves from the top 10 tea growing mountains of the world, apparently. So, I'm going to be cracking open that packet soon and telling you guys about that good life. Yeah, that's all right. It's my YouTube flex right there. Some people are just like, I'm going to do a shitty YouTube rap video about my car and how many subscribers I've got. And I'm over here, mikeymegamega just like, guys, I bought some slightly more expensive tea bags from Sainsbury's the other days, and I'm very excited to be sharing the results. Tea unboxing video. Gone wrong. Gone sexual. Anyway, Udsway says, Now that is how you draw Jaina. Great job, Mikey. Udsway, thank you very much. Have you got a Swedish flag for your icon? Hey, förstår... Hey, förstår du till? Jag förstår lite. Dude, awesome. Thank you very much. Although, obviously, now I'm going to go into more anime style. And Mythic Zully 10 says, if you like Tetley tea... Oh, it's you quoting me. You say that I've said, if you like Tetley tea, then you should unsubscribe right now. Loses subs. Oh no! Are there many Tetley tea drinkers out there? I mean, I don't want to hate on you guys. No, I don't hate you guys. I would never hate on somebody for enjoying something, right? What's for harm? However, I do hate Tetley tea. I don't hate you guys for drinking Tetley tea, but I do hate Tetley tea. It almost put me off drinking tea. I don't like it. Anyway, P.S. I think that you should draw Minori Kushida from Toradora. Let's go straight into Google, shall we? Control C. Control V to the tab. Oh, she's a cute schoolgirl type with red hair. Is that going to be safe? What's the age of this character? Already got enough shit for doing Tatsumaki. Is she a bit young? Okay, we might come back to that. Yeah, no, I can definitely draw her. I just can't draw her in a spicy manner, that's all. And Endes Noto says, what the people around you think of your lewd drawings? Oh, Endes, well, remember, I'm 34, so most of my friends, all of my close friends and all that sort of stuff, they either think it's mildly amusing or they simply don't care because, you know, we're friends because we all like each other and you love your mates and it's got nothing to do with what they're up to. And, you know, basically, I think it's probably stuff you can worry about more when you're younger and people are a bit more reactionary. But honestly, no one gives a fuck. They know that I do spicy artwork on the internet, and that's it. Literally, they're too busy living their own lives. But I guess, like, if you're younger, maybe you, like, worry about that stuff more, or, like, you know, it's a bit of a bigger deal. But honestly, it's not actually a big deal at all. BR Deng says, my favourite RPGs are Fallout 2, because of the dark post-nuclear atmosphere that has the best RPG mechanics of the series. Oh shit, really? Valkyrie Chronicles, because I like the setting. Oh god, I've still got Valkyrie Chronicles, still in its original cellophane as well. Still haven't opened that game. We'll get there. And Fire Emblem Awakening, because it's really fun and Lucina is best girl. Please draw her. Well. BR Deng. I'm just taking those suggestions as well. Thank you so much. And I think we've got time for just a few more cheeky comments. So remember, guys, do just tell me about any good, like, you know, workout videos, anything that you've done to lose weight. Share your secrets with me, please. I'm trying to eat keto, but the best way to do that is keto plus intermittent fasting plus exercise. And all I'm doing is keto, and because I'm not eating any carbs, I'm eating even more than before. So I'm eating like heart attack food all the time. Just constantly, I'm just noshing down pork fat and eggs. Oh, it's so delicious. Massive pork shoulder slices, loads of greens, no exercise, massive meals, no portion control. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, if I eat like a family pack of pork in a single sitting now, that really hits me on that midday nap thing I was talking about earlier. That's why I have to like get back in the shower and wake up. I don't think I'm living a very healthy lifestyle after all. Anyway, guys, please help me. I've got to shift this tyre, man. I need some self-body image confidence for next year's Ibiza. Because this year's Ibiza, I'm that friend that's going with all my mates are in such physical peak performance. I kid you not. And I'm the big friend that comes with... We can't keep doing this. Hey, man. What's the problem? Just accept your body image and be happy. Anyway, let's make this quick. Belial says, hey, Mikey, I'm just curious. How do you keep yourself motivated to draw? Because sometimes I just lose motivation to finish drawings. Love your videos, by the way. Ooh, woo. Belial, hey, dude. I really hope that I kind of answered this question at the beginning of the video. Shifting it up, dude. Don't force yourself to sit there. Experiment with a new drawing style. Get out of the house, do some exercise, look on Pinterest, get loads of motivation from other people's artwork, come back and try something different with your art. And if Frosetti says, Azure Lane would be really cool to see. I'm a massive fan of that game. But nice video. Oh, thank you very much. Azure Lane. Okay, great. And I'm definitely seeing some more things. Oh, no, wait, let's just... Alchemical Vapor says, no, Mikey. Nero was a Caesar who's a descendant of Julius Caesar. Oh, I'm so sorry. Emperor Nero is different from Caesar. Because you know what, that confused me. I was very surprised to realise that Nero was Caesar. But Nero is one of the Caesars. Caesar isn't a name, it's a station. It's a title. Descendant of Julius Caesar, not the Caesar, the popular one. Thank you, Alchemical. That is very good to know because that's going to help me from getting really confused in the future. But yeah, so guys, you want to see sexy gender bent historical Caesar or Nero and sexy gender bent historical Stalin? Who else do you want on that sexy bent? This is the one that's going to send me to hell. Who else do you want on that sexy bent historical waifu? Guys, Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me just remind you guys that we are back in black and we're doing the things, and I'm still catching on Patreon. We're going to be triple dropping some rewards soon because I've done a load of stuff once Jaina is finished. But do not forget that I can do what I can do. Thank you so much because of those patrons on Patreon. Anthony C, Michael P, Joshua H, Tenton, Hamongchi L, Akumu Arts, Jamie, Melissa, Zahaki, and Brandon J. I hope you guys are all having a bloody lovely life. Thank you so much for that continued support. And you guys, if you ever want access to all of the artwork that I do in these series, and oh yeah, I was just like, what else do I do? Spicier artwork, longer commentaries for time-lapse videos, how I do it, Photoshop files, all that stuff. Click on Patreon. Oh, tutorial worksheets, all of that. But, you know, that's enough promo, guys. I don't want to ram it down your throat. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm going to see you next week. Take care.
Mikey, mega, oh, baby, give me one more chance.